Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Hey everybody, Vice here. Welcome back to Let's Play King's Quest VI. Last time we got a few extra spell items. And now we're actually going to move on and get some more and also explore another part of the Island of the Beast. And this is where things are going to get a bit dangerous. First off, Mr. Arrow guy here.
Alexander decides to pass through the gate, preparing the shield just in case. The magic arrow completely shatters the shield. Good thing the arrow didn't hit Alexander.
And there we go. Now there's another thing though.
Alexander walks forward to step onto the gazebo. But the rose hedges on either side of the path, sensing an intruder's presence, reach out their vines and blend together. The path is blocked. Alexander wields the scythe, determined to get past the magical rose hedges. The leaves fly as Alexander tries to cut the branches faster than they can grow back together. He sees light. He's through.
Who dares enter Beast's garden?
My name is Alexander. I didn't mean to disturb your private garden.
No. And yet, monsieur, you could hardly have accidentally broken through the 3 enchanted traps of the Isle of the Beast.
I suppose it is simply my nature to break through enchanted traps.
You must be a prince, then. I know the nature of princes all too well. This face you see before you is hideous, is it not?
Well, for the face of a beast, it is really quite noble.
Ha! I'm glad you like it, for you will soon own one just like it. I too was once a pretty prince, caring for nothing but adventuring and rescuing fair maidens. But I rankled one too many evil hags. One dark night, I was turned into this obscenity you see before you, warped in shape and trapped on this enchanted island over 100 years ago.
Surely there is a way off this island.
Oh, surely. You broke in, did you not? And yet think, where would I go clad so eloquently as I am with this silk and this pelt? You see, my prison is also my sanctuary. You are the first to break through the barriers in lo these many years. That is, except for the druids who stole my heirloom coat of arms.
If there's any way I can help.
Help? You? I'm afraid you don't understand. The enchanted barriers were a warning and protection for you more than for me. Your prize for forcing your way past them is to join me in this dire life. By the laws of this sorcery, you are doomed to be trapped in the form of a beast. Your reward for broaching this garden is to be my slave. A slave as beastly as I am.
Uh-oh.
You have only a few hours of humanity left.
But that's not possible. There must be some way to break the enchantment. Spells always have a weakness somewhere.
The enchantment you are under is tied to my own. Oh, the sorceress left me a way out. But I'm afraid it was only her final bitter joke. You see, I need only find a maiden to join me here, to share my castle, my life, willingly. Take another look at me. You can't help but admire the hag's terrible cruelty and cunning.
I shall try to find such a maid, for Casima's sake.
Truly? How determined of you. I personally would not waste my last few hours as a man on an impossible errand. However, you may do as you please. I give you this token. It's my family ring, and the only heirloom I have left. If perchance you should... If you think you have found a maid...
I shall give her this ring.
Yes, she must accept it of her own free will. By doing so, she accepts me. Not that you shall find anyone, mind you. Your time is short. Count the minutes on your fingers, while your fingers you have, pretty prince. Your master will await you.
So yeah, we are now officially stuck on a timer where if we don't hurry up, we're going to turn to a beast and we go bye-bye.
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose from the rose hedges.
We need that immediately as well. And now we need to move fast, like I said. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast, gotta go fast, gotta go fast.
Alexander.
Out of the crown.
Alexander.
Let's put Beast Curse. And yeah, actually, there's was plenty of time to do this, cause yeah, me getting worried is actually kind of me pulling a lie here, cause yeah, the game actually takes a long while before you actually get transformed into a beast. But I do want to show that death's off, so it's gonna be a bit. So I'm definitely gonna have to cut to when that happens.
Alexander feels a strange sensation come over him. His skin begins to itch.
Nope, there it goes.
His head throbs.
I was able to get myself a small snack while waiting for this. Now for one of special death things.
Was that the beast you could do?
Yep. And turn into a weird dinosaur donkey face bow tie beast thing. Anyway. Where is Beast Ring?
Excuse me, maid, but I have someone I'd like to tell you about.
Please, sir. I'm not allowed to talk to strangers.
Good day, maid. My name is Alexander. How do you do?
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not allowed to talk to strangers.
Pardon me, maid.
There we go.
I hope you don't think me forward, but I see that you like roses. I thought you might, perhaps, like a fresh white rose.
Alexander can see the conflict in the girl's pretty face as she fights between her distrust of him and her desire for the white rose. The rose wins.
Oh, I shouldn't, sir, but it is so lovely. I've never seen a rose of white. It looks so pale and delicate. Wherever did you find one of such a color?
There are many hedges of them on the Isle of the Beast, and they grow together like magic.
Oh, truly? What an adventure that must be to see them. But I should not speak so, especially to a stranger. Thank you for the rose, though, kind sir.
Okay, now we give her the right rose, you can clearly give her the...
That would serve no... Alexander has a thought about the serving girl. He decides to bring up the subject of Beast with her.
Let me tell you about the place where the white roses grow. The Isle of the Beast is an enchanted place. There's a path running through a deep forest. The path crosses 3 magic blockades, set to keep all visitors away. At the center lives a tremendous beast.
Really? Magic blockades? How exciting! What kind of a beast? Is it very terrifying and ferocious?
It is a beast that walks on 2 legs and dresses like a prince. It speaks with the voice of a man.
A beast that talks and wears clothes? How is that possible? Is the beast magic too?
Not magical, enchanted. Beast was once a prince, but a witch trapped him in the form of a beast and set him on the island. There he lives in a castle in the midst of a maze.
How terrible! Imagine how lonely he must be.
It is a very lonely prospect, isn't it? Oh, I have met him, you see. He is indeed ferocious, but who would not be?
He really exists? Oh, how it breaks my heart. If I could, I would tend to such a beast. Such a beast might find comfort in a kind face. Do you not think it so?
Oh, I think it's so. I very much think it's so. You would not be afraid of him?
Afraid? Maybe at first. But how silly of me to speak so. The roses in this little yard are the only magic I will ever see.
I could take you there. In fact, I would owe you my life if you would go. If you truly wish to go.
You are serious? I could leave here? Oh, I have always dreamt of leaving. But to actually go... This is the only home I have ever known.
Home is a hard place to leave, even if you're unhappy there.
But I will go. If I can help him, I must go.
And we save her from...
Is there nothing you wish to take with you?
There is nothing.
Then take this ring. It is his. He will be pleased if you would wear it.
Why, it's the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. Thank you kindly, sir.
Beauty! Where do you think you're going?
To a place where roses grow, and to someone who truly needs me.
I see you wear my ring. You willingly agreed to spend your life here with me? Do you know what that means?
Yes, my lord, I do. I have been touched by your story.
Pity alone need not sentence you to endure this face.
Oh, but it is a gentle face, and kind.
You look at me so sweetly and are not repulsed. Oh, by the light of your eyes, my spirit soars.
And suddenly...
The enchantment! It is broken!
I am pleased to have served you, my lord. Do you still wish me to stay?
What? Speak not such nonsense, Beauty. Do you think that I learned nothing of true love during my time here? You are my queen.
Oh, my clothes! This gown!
How well it suits your noble heart.
You weird change.
Alexander, how can I
Not for her,
ever
but for
repay you?
him.
I have nothing to offer.
Prince
except my
automatically means
gratitude.
here's this judge
But
looking...
please,
Here's a
take these old
stereotypical,
clothes.
very old judge-looking
Perhaps
joke
you'll
wig.
find someone in need during your travels.
You have already repaid me by your example of courage, Beauty. And by your friendship, I hope.
You will always have our friendship and loyalty, Prince Alexander. But from a fellow adventurer, take some advice. If you find your true love, protect her with your life. Fear all beasts without the redeeming humanity of love. And to aid you, accept my mirror. Now that my life is no longer hung in false shadows, I have no need for it. Give it to someone with nothing to fear from the truth it reveals.
Thank you. I wish you both well.
Come, Beauty. Let me take you home.
glinting weasel thing over there or something. Anyway, we now got a mirror, and we're now free from the beast curse. And, hey look, falling water.
The lamp is not ready for the fountain water. The lamp...
Wait, really? Do I have to use the sacred water next, then the water? Then the falling water? Yep.
Alexander pours the contents of the oracle's vial into the hunter's lamp with the baby's tears. The vial, now empty of its sacred fluid, disintegrates.
Now we put it... There we go.
Alexander fills the hunter's lamp to the brim with the fountain water.
Because it's considered falling water. Go to a place a little bit less noisy, because that music has a little annoying noise effect I don't like. Okay. Now that it's filled with all three water, add that in a cup. Nope, wrong spell thing. Hold on. Fill salt water with the baby tears we got, then the falling in the sacred water. Then add the falling water. Speed the incantation over the teapot to enchant. Heat to boiling to activate.
Alexander prepares to enchant the hunter's lamp with the Make Rain spell incantation.
Clouds of thunder, shafts of light, come and sup with me tonight. Waters three have I for tea, brew a tempest now for me.
The lamp in Alexander's hand gives a little perk. He hopes the spell works despite his makeshift teapot.
Hey, if it works, it works. Make rain spell complete. And now we're going to go use it right away.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Island of the Mist once again. Right into danger.
Great gods, did you see that? The man just appeared from nowhere.
Perhaps he was sent by the spirits. I see no boat.
He is an intruder, no matter how he got here. Grab him!
Not again. Look, I'll leave. It's no problem.
I think not. Let's go.
Hey. Yep, once again captured.
Alexander is frozen at the spectacle before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire. Some mystical ceremony is taking place, but as to its purpose, Alexander has no clue.
We found a trespasser on the beach, Archdruid.
Uh-oh. Archdruid. Now what has Alexander wandered into?
This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain
I like to point out that if you pay attention that
place him in the sacrificial
when his eyes
cave.
blink, so do those.
Wait! I must rescue the princess!
When his eyes blink, so
There's
does
an
the
ancient druid
cat on his head that he's wearing.
A man who would save others must first save himself.
Alexander
Well, it
is
showed
pushed
earlier.
into the confining wicker cage.
I might zoom that in, showing the eyes during editing, maybe.
And the cage
If I remember.
is swung out over the bonfire. Alexander starts to feel a little warm. bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot. This cage is really hot. Fire in the cage.
It's on fire! Fire in the cage!
Alexander pulls out Beauty's old slave clothes, desperate to beat out the flames. The flame is extinguished, but the clothes themselves burn to cinders. Alexander won't be able to keep the cage from igniting for long. The heat and movement must have jarred something. Something that Alexander's carrying is starting to jiggle around. Egad, something's really percolating. The water in Alexander's lamp is hot. It's just about...
Well, the spell did say to boil... Did say to boil it, to activate the spell. And because of the heat, it now activates.
Alexander
and...
feels a drop. It starts to rain.
Rain spell automatically activates. And we fade to black. Because they're too lazy to do animations for the rain.
Nature wizard. By the sacred oak, let him down!
Later, after a short but furious thunderstorm.
I must apologize for our rude welcoming committee. We've been feeling inhospitable ever since the winged ones stole our sacred miniature oak tree. Besides, Wizir Al-Hazred sent a message that we were to watch out for a highly dangerous foreign assassin. I assume you are the one he meant.
I'm sure I'm precisely who he meant. I assure you, I mean to harm no one, unless that person threatens the princess. I'm sorry to have disrupted your ceremony, but I'm running out of time.
What is it that you seek?
The Oracle on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain told me I should speak to you about the realm of the dead. She told me of 2 souls in unrest there that I might be able to free.
Free souls in the realm of the dead? You're mad.
No, I'm crazy.
Souls might be able to help me on my mission to save the princess. It's imperative
Did
that I
that
do
a bit
everything
too
I
well.
can. The risks are not important.
No. And yet getting yourself killed will hardly help the princess. But I will tell you what I know. Legend has it that it is the right of any human to challenge the Lord of the Dead in order to save his own life or the life of another already past. But the knowledge of how to do this was lost centuries ago. I have only heard of one who tried it, a young knight who came to the land of the Green Isles from a distant land long ago. According to the story, he was determined to challenge the Lord of the Dead for the soul of his dead lover. It is said that he tamed the Lord of the Dead's horse, a black-winged, demon-hearted beast named Nightmare. Nightmare sometimes flies to the human world to feed on certain...
I'm getting stabbed in the throat again. I must have ate something that really...
unfortunate enough to see
did not
her
like...
are glad to escape with their very souls intact. Somehow, the knight captured Nightmare and rode off on her back, supposedly to the realm of the dead. But neither the knight nor his lover ever returned. If there was a means for challenge, it was lost with the night.
Rip.
I see. Can you tell me anything about the Lord of the Dead?
Ah, that is a blacker matter still. To the druids, he is Samhain, lord of coldness and despair. Samhain was once a man like you or I, but he insulted the gods and was sentenced to rule the underworld. Immortal he is, and mateless. Robbed of sleep, robbed of movement, robbed of companionship. It is said that he hates all mortals even more for the mortality that he lost. That is all I know.
Interesting. I shall remember.
Now look how the oak embers of our bonfire still glow hot despite the rain. If you're bent on your course, You'll need courage that's just as impervious to the chill. May your luck last longer than your storm, brave one.
May it indeed. Thank you, Archdruid.
What else we got info about the Land of the Dead? I need to now check the magic spell again. Nope. Nope. Yes. Add hair and brimstone to the skull of embers. And so creatures speak the incantation over the skull. Okay, so skull full of hot embers, brimstone hair, okay. I think I can actually do everything to move on to the next thing, so I'm going to quickly do that. So we're going to timed spell. So we gotta do this quick.
Alexander scoops up some of the red-hot embers in the ancient human skull.
And this time I actually am serious when I say I gotta do this quick, because if you don't do this fast enough, the hot embers in the skull disappear.
Alexander cracks the spoiled egg and dumps it into the skull containing the embers. The spoiled egg hisses as it makes contact with the hot embers. Zounds, the steam. Phew, the smell of sulfur. There's no reason.
Wait, what?
Alexander puts the strand of hair into the skull containing the embers and the spoiled egg.
Almost forgot for a second there. Okay, now we need to quickly move.
Alexander...
Because I actually don't know what the time limit for this is, and I think it's actually relatively short, so...
Alexander...
Go to the mountains quickly. Yeah, we gotta quickly move up this. And I think the game should just warp us to the top. Yep. Okay, there it is. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Alexander arrives at the top of the cliffs, somewhat winded after his long but... A mighty winged horse, the color of midnight, is feeding from the nightshade bush. The creature must be Nightmare, the one the druids spoke about.
Okay, yeah, the skull thing is still there. It's still fully going, so let's quickly hurry up and get into the spell book and cast it. Hopefully this works.
Alexander solemnly speaks the incantation.
I think I did
skull.
this fast enough. I think I'm good.
Creature of night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity bind thee like a chain, to do whate'er I now ordain.
Nightmare flares her nostrils at the scent of the fire and brimstone.
That's it. Come on. I need passage to your homeland, fiery one.
Oh, I didn't think of something.
Unable to resist the power of the enchanted smell, Nightmare approaches Alexander. Her eyes appear glassy and sightless. In her hypnotized state, she is unaware of the humans so close to her flank, or of anything at all except that marvelous smell.
Now ride!
Nightmare deposits Alexander on a strange, cold world. and some of the inhabitants don't look too friendly.
I need to check something right now to see if I made a mistake.
The realm of the dead is a very dangerous...
I guess we won't find out about that. Uh-oh. I am going to get attacked here for a second if I don't move. Because, yeah, if I get touched by any of these ghouls, I am going to die from them, so... Hopefully talk to these two.
Who are you, grieving spirits?
I am Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles, and this beloved spirit is my husband, King Califan. We were murdered in our beds by our trusted Wizir. Like a viper, he snuck in during the night and stabbed us in our sleep. Now my husband's soul is broken, and he will not speak.
Then you are the ones I seek. Are you not the parents of Princess Cassima?
Our daughter! Have you news of the princess?
I know that she is alive and safely back in her kingdom after being rescued from Mordak. But I'm afraid I have not personally seen her. Alhazred is keeping her in her room in mourning for you.
I am glad to hear of her return, but she will not be safe alone with that devil. Oh, that we could be there to protect her.
Cassima, how I fail thee.
My poor husband will never rest while our murder goes unavenged and our daughter is in danger.
I came to take you back with me. Your people are still loyal to you. They need to know about the Wizir. Cassima needs you too.
But this is the realm of the dead. We cannot leave it. Nor, for that matter, can you. The only one who might be able to return us all to the land of the living is the Lord of the Dead. But he would never help us. He has no mercy.
I might be able to convince him. I must try.
Then take this. It is my ticket to the underworld. There you will find the Lord of the Dead. I cannot use the ticket as long as I'm chained here. And if we cannot be avenged, I will never be unchained.
Thank you. Perhaps it will save us all.
Be careful, young man. If you can ease my husband's torment and help our daughter, we will be most grateful.
I will do my best. Goodbye, Queen Ilaria.
The ghostly ticket reads, Admit 1.
Wait, so it has a ticket, but it only works for one person, and there's two there, so no, they only got one ticket, so at best only one could actually be unchained and stick with the rest of the land of the dead in a normal way, while the other one could stuck here for eternity. That'd be horrible. That's horrible. Yeah, that's a cruel thing there. Anyway, so yeah, we're in the land of the dead, and now we got dead ticket. We'll find out later if I messed up on the last spell creation, because one of the ingredients is actually here. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake there. Anyway, this has been Advised, and I'll see you guys next time when we explore the land of the dead. Bye-bye for now.
Uh-oh. One of the wandering ghouls brushes up against Alexander. The touch of the putrid flesh dissolves the living matter like acid.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
Alexander's mother always told him to avoid bad ghouls.